Are you kidding me? How did I end up with only $2 in my bank account?
Don't worry. In the current situation, many students are facing the same problem. You might have lost your job or face unexpected expenses. But the good news is, tracking your cash flows can help a lot. It's called budgeting, which is simply balancing your expenses with income. To start, let's go over Jamie's debit statement.
First, we start by calculating the income earned for April. Common income for Jamie and yourself could include wages, government benefit, or funds from selling second-hand items. In Jamie's estimation, there is only wages. Next, we total all the income for Jamie, which is $1,500 in April. Now, let's do the same for expenses. Common expenses Jamie and yourself could incur are rent, groceries, mobile phone bill, and other everyday spending. We total all the expenses for Jamie, which is $1,155. Next, we will calculate if there is a surplus or deficit for this month, which is calculated by taking your total income and subtracting your total expenses. If your revenues are greater than expenses for the period, you will have a surplus. Otherwise, you will have a deficit. So Jamie has ended up with a $345 of surplus for April. Next, let's look at May.
Whilst Jamie initially had a budget surplus for April, job loss due to coronavirus has now resulted in a budget deficit for May. This is obviously a big cash flow issue, as Jamie no longer has enough cash inflows to cover their planned cash outflows for May. Like Jamie, many of us have been laid off or stood down from work due to coronavirus. This can leave us in a serious state of financial stress. Our peers have published resources on how to access emergency funds if you find yourself in financial hardships. To see what Jamie can do to fix this, let's look at the budget for May. Same with income, Jamie's job loss caused total income to decrease by $300. Turning to expenses, we can see that online shopping spending increased by $70 and takeout purchases increased by $100. We can also see that Jamie upgraded their dating account to premium this month, incurring an additional $10 expense. These expenses are what we call wants. They're not essential even though we believe we need them or we love them. We've identified some expenses that are creating cash flow issues. Now, let's see how we can modify these to improve Jamie's financial position, hopefully getting a surplus in June.
Okay, so Jamie has to reduce his expenses in June. We recommend buying groceries to reduce the frequency of takeout purchases. Channel that inner master chef and keep your takeouts to a minimum. Next, we want to reduce all non-essential expenses, like online shopping and the paid dating services. So as you can see, if Jamie can cut back on the non-essential expenses, next month he can save $25 and is in a much better financial position.